Hi, this is Simon Craven, Managing Attorney for Immigration at Manifest Law, and today we're going to go over how the visa bulletin works. So if you're applying for a green card in the US, you may have heard about the visa bulletin before, but might not be sure exactly how to use this. So we're going to go over step by step about how to find your priority date, which charts to use, and determine when you're ready to file your green card using the visa bulletin. We'll start by taking a look at a few sample approval notices so you can get the information you need to navigate the visa bulletin. Here we have an I-130 approval notice, which shows the priority date here in the middle, as well as the section or classification for the category under which the green card was applied. Here we see a sample I-140 approval notice, which also shows a priority date here in the middle, as well as the section or classification under which they have applied. In this case, it is an EB2 green card based on a national interest waiver process. If you establish the priority date and classification for your green card application, you can go to the visa bulletin to figure out when you're going to be ready to file. Now, you'll see that there are two different kinds of charts here: the final action dates chart and a dates for filing chart. In order to know which chart applies to you, you will need to go to another site managed by USCIS where they indicate the categories ready for filing. On the USCIS page, they will indicate which chart will be used depending on your category. Here you'll see the current month's filing charts listed. For family-sponsored filings, it is the dates for filing chart, and for employment-based preference filings, you're using the final action dates chart. Here they will also show which charts are going to be used for the coming month. Once you know which chart is applicable, you can go back to the visa bulletin, find that chart to match up your priority date. Back on the visa bulletin page, you can scroll down to find the right classification and chart to use. So for example, here we have family-sponsored preferences, and we know that based on the USCIS webpage, we want to use the dates for filing chart for family-sponsored preferences this month. Once you've identified the right chart and right preference, you want to match up your preference category, in this case F1, 2, 3, or 4, and the country of chargeability or nationality that applies to you. Here you'll see we have specific categories for the Philippines, Mexico, India, and China, mainland, and then every other category is for those countries that are not specifically mentioned in the charts. Once you have the right category and country, you can match them to find the current priority in the chart. So in this example, a F2A family petition for India would have a priority date of September 1st, 2023. That means that if your application was filed in the F2A category and the beneficiary is from India, you're ready to move on to the next steps in the green card process if your priority date is before the date indicated on the visa bulletin. The next step in the case may vary. For example, if you're in the United States, it means the ability to file the adjustment of status application. And if you're abroad, it means a visa is available to be issued to you and you can attend an interview. In addition to finding the current priority dates to let you know when you can move on to the next steps of your family or employment-based green card, you can also find additional information for other green card types, such as the diversity immigrant category, which notes the cutoff numbers for applicants that year based on the region, and as well as other types of green card processes, such as fourth preference religious worker renewals, special immigrant visas, and any other updates that happen from month to month. It's important to keep in mind that the visa bulletin can change every month. They'll release a monthly visa bulletin, and sometimes you can see the upcoming visa bulletin a few weeks in advance. Note that the visa bulletin is very important to understanding the timing and process for certain green card applications in the US. I hope that this step-by-step guide has been helpful in navigating your green card journey.